Salutations, I'm Ruby Mattis and welcome back to another episode of Talkin Cookies. Today we're talking about the spring concert with Sofia Castrillon, a freshman cellist from the various Mepham orchestras, and Hallie Gillison, a freshman here at B&B who's baked up this month's batch of brookies.
Oh, bright ideas and an Oreo cookie. It's a bright idea to dunk it or to crunch it or scoop.
Today's guest is Sofia Castrillon, who is a member of all three orchestras here at Mepham High School. So welcome to the show.
Thank you, Ruby. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. All right, so this is actually quite the full circle moment for me here. So my Talkin Cookies debut was also my freshman year, and I was on the show to talk about the winter concert as a member of the orchestra. And now here you are, a freshman in the Mepham Orchestra, here to talk about the most recent concert. So this is very exciting.
It is.
So while the idea of having some cookies with you right now sounds like music to my ears, the concerts, get it?
I get it.
We have to bake the cookies before we eat the cookies. So let's see what Hallie baked up for us in this month's Baking Cookies, or Brookie segment.
Time to get baking for tomorrow. I mean, we got the ingredients right here. We got allergy medicine, soap, popcorners, white cheddar, best flavor. And we got our light brown sugar, the only normal ingredient we have here. There's others, but we're not gonna worry about those right now. Let's get the recipe now, shall we? You've got to be joking. I am not about to suffer through a 20-step recipe. You know what? I'm gonna scrap it. Man, let's just keep it simple, you know? Get it straight out of the box. You know, it's gotta be easy enough. It's tasty, it's good, easy to make, right? Yeah. I do gotta get rid of these ingredients though. See, the phone is what I pocket for this other stuff. No. Let's go. Hello everybody and welcome to this month's Baking Cookies. Today, we're gonna spice things up and make not cookies, not brownies, but brookies. Brookies involve a mix of delicious chocolate brownie and your classic OG chocolate chip cookie. First things first, we're gonna preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Then, you're gonna wanna get 2 bowls, your brownie and cookie mix, milk, vegetable oil, eggs, and lastly, your butter. Now you're gonna open your brownie mix and pour it in. And then you're gonna want to get your cookie mix and do the same thing. To the brownies, add your 3 tablespoons of milk. I forgot to record it, but you're gonna add a half cup of vegetable oil. Let's go ahead and crack 2 eggs. Got some egg on me? All good. My camera battery died last shot, but I added in the second egg. Now we mix things up. I've got to be careful because my bowl's a little too small, but we're gonna make it work. Now that our batter's done, we're gonna put it aside for now. Now for the cookies. You're gonna want 1 egg. And then you add your butter, which I forgot to soften, so let's do that. Now that our butter's softened, we're gonna want another mixing montage. Just need to add a bit of milk to get things going. And finally, took a while, but our cookie dough has been formed. Now we're gonna want to get our pan. We're gonna grease this up a bit with some cooking spray. Gotta make sure to get in all the nooks and crannies. After I spread the grease around, we're now ready for our brownie batter. Let's add that in. And now we'll spread the batter evenly amongst the pan. Now that we've got that, it's time for the cookie dough. We're going to add in our cookie dough in spoonfuls on top of our batter. Now that that's done, you're going to want to tap your pan on the counter to get rid of any air bubbles. And just like that, we're ready for the oven. Just put this baby in. Now to set a timer for 25 to 30 minutes. Alright, time's up. Let's take these brookies out. Here they are. Now we're going to cut into slices, only we're going to do it speedy fast. And now, even faster, they're on the rack. Finally, it's time for the taste test. Let's see. Yes. Brother approved. Well, that's it for me. From B&B, I'm Hallie Gillison.
Wow, those look spectacular. So let's dig in.
Okay. This big one.
All right. I took a really big bite.
They're good. They're really good.
They're good? Alrighty. So what would you say you think of the cookies? Or brookies? Brookies.
It's like Hadley has the hands and mind of Martha Stewart herself. These are so good. 5 billion out of 10.
Oh boy. All right. And also, random question. Do you consider a brookie a cookie?
I mean, yeah, it has cookies in it. Brownies are like cookies. They're like cake cookies.
Cake cookies. But cakes and cookies are two different things.
I said they're like cake cookies.
They're like cake.
Because brownie is like basically cookie cake. Like it's a chocolate cake, but in cookie form.
Whoa, this is like blowing my mind. All right. Gotcha. So brownies are like cake cookies.
Yeah.
All right. Duly noted. So what would you say is typically your favorite type of cookie?
I think you can never go wrong with a good chocolate chip cookie. Not the super like mushy ones though, that they're like raw on the inside. You guys know the crumble cookies? I've seen so many videos of those. They have maggots in them.
What?
But anyways, I like chocolate chip cookies that are crispy on the outside and then nice and soft on the inside.
But not raw, like
Not raw.
maggot.
Not crumble cookies.
Crumble cookies. Oh boy, I've never had one, so I guess that's a good thing. Oh boy. Alrighty, so enough about cookies or brookies or maggots. So let's talk concerts. So we've already had our first spring concert with all of the instrumental ensembles, which all of you watching at home can check out on the B&B YouTube page. But for those of you jonesing for more Mepham music content, we have another concert coming up on the horizon with all of the Mepham choirs. So Sophia, when is the next concert?
The next concert is, I believe, May 4th, which is next Thursday at 7 p.m., and that's going to be the choir performing.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much. So now that we've addressed the future, let's take a blast to the past. So how did you enjoy your first spring concert here at Mepham?
I think that the first concert, well, not the first spring concert was definitely like a great experience. I liked it so much better than the winter concert. Not that the winter concert was bad, but this one was like full of a lot more opportunities.
All right, nice. So what would you say your favorite piece to perform was?
Definitely, I think Eruption, because Nick Riordan, our very own, composed it, and he is super, super talented. And it was such a nice way to, work all together as a group, as an orchestra. And he was conducting too, so that was fun.
Yeah, I agree. It was definitely fun. You don't really get that too often where a student does the piece and then conducts it. So I definitely think that was a nice experience.
Yeah.
All right, so what has been your favorite part about being in the orchestra this year? And what are you looking forward to in the future as a Mepham musician?
My favorite part about being an orchestra this year is how close we are, because as you know, the freshman orchestra is very small, 9 members in total, and 2 of them aren't even freshmen. Definitely what I look forward to most is being in the advanced orchestra like full-time, like every day, because that's a lot bigger of a group and it sounds really fun from what I've been to, the rehearsals and stuff.
Right. All right, nice. So, would you say you have a favorite or standout memory from Fresh Orchestra this year?
I do have a favorite memory. Definitely our Secret Santa that we did in December. That was really fun, everyone getting each other gifts. It was really, really just a fun thing to do. And also, when we got our class pet, which is a bean plant named Verberto, which is actually a misspelling of the word vibrato by one of the students who I'm not sure if I should name or not, or am I allowed to name or not.
Oh boy, yeah, that was fun. Basically, one day in class, our teacher was out and we had to take a music quiz, and there were like 15 different spellings of the word vibrato, one of which was Verberto.
Verberto, Verberto.
Is this the spelling bee now? Oh boy, so yeah, fun fact and a little peek into what it's like being in freshman orchestra here. So now, last but certainly not least, for those of you who didn't catch it earlier, both myself and another senior, Hannah Bickham, were members of the freshman orchestra this year. So what would you say it was like having seniors in a freshman class, and were we good mentors?
Yeah, you guys definitely helped a lot. I'm so glad that we had you guys, because if we didn't, there would be, 7 of us, and that is just super, super small. And you guys are actually great mentors, because Ms. Friedman is great, but you guys are like that real extra help that's needed sometimes for us.
Oh, well, I'm
Yes.
happy to hear that
We
could be
idolize you so much.
Idolize, whoa, that's a...
You're my idol.
Oh, thank you. Alrighty, so Sophia, thank you so much for joining me here today. It's been a pleasure performing with you all year, and it's been a pleasure talking cookies with you as well. So I look forward to seeing you grow as a musician throughout the years, and I know that the cello section will definitely be left in some very capable hands. So thank you so much once again for joining me here today.
You're welcome. I love the cookies.
I'm so glad. Brookies, which I guess are cookies, so cookies still stands. All right, now on to the next segment.
Smart Cookies.
Hi, I'm Aaron Angel from Mepham Quiz Bowl with this month's Smart Cookies. The question is, what musical group became famous with his 1985 hit song, Take On Me?
Today I'm joined by Hallie Gillison, who is both a member of BMB and the band here at Mepham. So welcome to the show.
Thanks, Ruby. I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy you're happy to be here. Alrighty, so let's get to talking cookies, or brookies.
Yeah,
Keep having to
brookies.
make that correction, so you first.
Today we have prepared brookies, the ultimate combination of your classic chocolate brownie and the OG chocolate chip cookie.
Alrighty, would you like to start sampling?
Sure.
Sampling. I'm curious.
Oh, there it goes.
The load-bearing brookie. All right, cheers.
It's pretty good.
It is pretty good. I did also just have one, so nice consistent taste. Doesn't change from brookie to brookie, which is always good. Alrighty, so you've already explained what you prepared today. So what inspired you to conjure up this specific recipe?
Honestly, just a love for chocolate. Yeah, just chocolate. Chocolate's really
chocolate.
good, you know?
You can never go wrong with chocolate,
Never go wrong
unless
with
you're a dog, then I
Yeah.
think it's toxic to them. But humans, you can never go wrong with chocolate. All right, so let's talk about band a little bit. What instrument do you play, and what ensembles are you a part of?
I play the trombone, but I also do play the drums. However, in jazz band, I play the trombone.
All right, nice. Very multi-talented. Drums, trombone. You wouldn't be able to play those two at the same time, though, I
No.
would think. Gotcha. All right. So, why did you want to participate in both BMB and the band?
I wanted to participate in both BMB and band because BMB, I love for making videos and just recording them and editing them and stuff like that. And band, I love music, I love listening to music. So,
That's awesome. And I'm so glad you were able to balance both. That's really nice. All right, so do you think your band and performing experiences will lend itself at all to any future BMB pursuits and endeavors?
I do because having to get on stage and just play the music takes a lot of bravery, courage. So I think that coming up here and being on air, you gotta have confidence to do that, so.
Right,
Yeah.
I'd say so. I definitely think also, musician to musician, that definitely helps a lot, I know obviously we're not like speaking to like the masses, an entire audience of people, but just knowing people are gonna watch it and also whatnot, it definitely helps having prior experience performing, being able to just sit here and ramble on like I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
All right, so I know that this is only your first year here, but what would you say is your favorite B&B memory thus far?
I would say my favorite B&B memory has to be the Battle of the Classes shoot. Just seeing everybody come together and being able to do all the activities and just have fun was really good.
Nice. I was there too. You didn't see me. I was like hiding in the control room here, so I was watching everything like from afar, which was also fun in its own way, because then there wasn't like the chaos and loudness of people like screaming and doing Battle of the Classes activities, but I was still like felt like I was taking it all in.
Yeah, because I like being there because you really get to see what's going on with everything. Like you're really in there in the moment.
Yeah, that makes sense. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right, so what are you looking forward to the most about your future here in B&B?
Probably being on air, because I haven't really been on air that much. This is my second time on air. First time was the freshman takeover. I was host. Yeah. So just being able to get up there and be on air.
Exciting. All right. I can't wait to see you be on air in the future. Definitely have to check things out. Keep an eye out for you. That was a little weird. Gotcha. Alrighty, so Hallie, thank you very much for talking with me today. But right before we wrap things up, let's check out the answer to this month's Smart Cookies question.
Smart cookies, the answer.
The answer is aha.
So thank you so much for joining me here today, Hallie. It has been an absolute pleasure, and I cannot wait to see what you'll come to accomplish, whether it be with the band or B&B. All right, so that about wraps things up for this episode, but before you tune out, make sure to check out night 1 of the concerts and also try to stop by to see night 2. You'll see, obviously, Hallie, myself, and Sofia. If you check out the first night, we are all performing in the various instrument ensembles, and the choir is also going to be just phenomenal, so make sure you check that out. That's all for me, and I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll see you all next episode.